Okay, guys, in Michigan, how many of you missed these two hits? Let me know in the comments below. On August 22nd, you guys had a hit of 650. I want to show you exactly where you could have looked if you were using a 1, 2, 3 rundown and what special numbers to look around. Everyone wants to know what are the hottest areas of the rundown. I'm about to show you. Also, let me know if you guys got that 728 on August 20th. I know that was some days back, but just check. If you got it, let me know in the comments. And I know most of you are going to say, I probably missed it, Miss Florida. It's okay. It's all right. So I want to show you a couple things using a 1, 2, 3 rundown, okay? I like rundowns. They help me put together our hot pick 3 prediction lists. They help me with discover a lot of patterns within the states. So I study between a 1, 2, 3 and a 3, 1, 7. Absolutely love them. So hopefully with you guys learning even more about the key numbers, it'll help you select some hot numbers, okay? So feel free, if you're using a different rundown, backtrack it to see if you see some similar patterns, okay? Don't just go ask me, Miss Florida, does this work for XXX rundown? I'm going to say backtrack it for a few days and check it out, okay? August 19th, evening, Michigan had a hit of 643, okay? So again, we're using a 1, 2, 3 rundown. I'm going to show you guys how to count it out in case I have some newbies looking on. So once you lock in your previous hit, you're going to add each of these numbers down the columns. So the first column, we're going to add 1 all the way down. So 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. For your 2-digit numbers, only use your ones, place your 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 5 plus 1 is 6. So the number that you start with should be the number you end with, okay? Then we would add 2 all the way down the second column, 3 all the way down the third column. All right. So I want to share with you guys key digit numbers. And the first number we're going to talk about is the number 7 and its mirror number 2, okay? Which I have right over here. You look at the first column, okay? I noticed the single key digits that are in front or in back of doubles or mirrors could be telling you a few things. With North Carolina, it was telling us the doubles that were actually going to be coming up. This time, there's another pattern from Michigan. So I want you guys to keep your eyes open for these possibilities. I'm not telling you this is going to happen all the time, but I'm telling you, look out for it, okay? So notice here, there's a 6, 6 double, right? And there's a number 7 here. 7 is a key digit number. I call it a key digit number simply because when I see these particular numbers in a certain area, like in front of or back of a double, it's telling me to look around. There's a pattern emerging. That's all that means. You guys stop getting cute in the comments talking about what you mean, what's the key number. It means it's damn important, okay? Period. All right, back. Anyways. We got the number 7, and then we also have what we call a mirror. Notice 7 and 2. Now this is a mirror. 6 and 1, they're actually the same number. They're just opposite of themselves, okay? So you might see key digits in front of doubles or mirrors. That's going to prompt you either telling you one or two things. Either that double mirror is coming up in your state or there's another pattern emerging. That's it. Keep it simple. Don't make it hard, okay? All right, again, mirror numbers, 6 and 1, they're the same number, they're just opposite. You might see them, okay? Here are the other mirrors that you might want to know about. Like a 0 could be a 5, or 5 could be a 0. A 1 could be a 6, 6 could be a 1. 2 could be a 7, 7 could be a 2. 3 could be an 8, 8 could be a 3. 4 could be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4, okay? Again, keeping it simple, okay? This is what I want you to do. When you see your key, I want you to start looking vertically, slanted. Pay attention to this. Now look at the double 7. You'll notice that there's a number that's vertical that goes slanted. That number is 782. Okay, you got a 782. I'm gonna write that down. Now, going up the opposite way, you're going to need to know what those numbers are. Let me go ahead and extend the rundown. If you're going the opposite opposite way, I see a 740. I'm going to write that down. Also look at the 2. If you look at your 2, you see what? A 287, which is the same number. You don't have to write them down if you don't want to. That's totally up to you, okay? And then you got the opposite way going slanted, 245. So you got a potential of 4 numbers to look at slanted, okay? All right. Guess what hit the next evening in Michigan? 728. Now, we had that 2 ways. We had that here around the double, 782, and we had it here, around the mirrors, 287. Bam! Okay, so we had that twice, letting us know something real special here. 728, and it came August 20th evening. How many of you guys missed that? Let me know in the comments. It's okay. Again, pay attention to the rundown that you're using. It can make all the difference in the world. I like to go between a 317 and a 123, and the reason for that is because I like to see what patterns are hitting, what are the hottest. Sometimes things will fizzle out, cool down, and they'll pick back up. So I want you guys to make sure you're very careful when you're studying whatever rundown you're using to see if key numbers could be helping you guys with certain hits, okay? Okay. Now, you're not going to see this every day, all right? So when you see it, pay attention, and just because you see it doesn't mean it's going to come right away. Sometimes we got to hold on to those numbers, okay, for a few days. So pay attention. If you like it so far, definitely give me a thumbs up. Make sure you share this video with someone else in Michigan that could use some hot lottery strategies, okay? All right, let's go to the second example. We have August 21st midday. There was a hit of 577. Notice right away in the hit for a single digit, you got them in pairs, which is really hot, but you got this 50 now. Now let's talk about the 50, because you can have more than one set of key digits to look at, okay? So we have the 5s and the 0s. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to run these slanted. That's it. We're going to run them slanted up and down, okay? So what would that look like? Let's start around the 0. If you slanted, it goes 056. Oh, if you slant it downward, we have 098. If you look at the 5, we got 551. And if you look at the 5 this way, 593. So we have 4 different numbers to pay attention to, okay? Sometimes you may see that they may go more around a 0 rather than the 5, or vice versa. So pay attention. I always tell you guys to make sure you're looking at the entire rundown, because mirroring is very real. How many of you had a particular hit, you played it, but the mirror version of that number hit, right? There's some good stuff here, like 056 is also the same as 551. Those are mirrors. And people might have thought, I know that 551, but then what happened? Guess what actually hit? 650. And we have that right here. Bam! 650 happened right here. So Michigan, don't fall asleep on your key digits, your 7s, 2s, 5s, and 0s. When you see them slant up, slant down, those could be some potential hot patterns, but don't just look at it from that point. Study your state. There may be other hot patterns emerging right around those key digit numbers. So when people are always asking, Miss Florida, what's the hottest part of the rundown? I look for key digit numbers, and I look to see what patterns are forming around them, period. Point blank. Been doing this for many years. But you guys do what you need to do. Study, okay? Don't just go to the store, start spending up the money, and make sure that you practice on paper, okay? All right, we will see you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like, and don't forget to join us in our membership. We love to have you guys. You know, we're having some fun. We have some of the hottest Pick 3 lottery prediction lists, and our member only live streams are the bomb. So you make sure you guys join us back there. We'll see you guys soon, and see you in the next video.